patient. Okay. So this presidential rally or a new iWatch. Freak. Can't get no unless they got chicken in a. I got 2 hands, about 8 rings. Bitch, yo, blunt up. I got free. Calling my phone. Baby mama mad, think every get up. I need a fact. So my eyes can, cause I gotta think. I got fake baby leaves. Coconuts in them trees. Stepping some ice leaves. Feeling that summer breeze. Best dress. A stylist. My whip don't got no mileage. My get a allowance. Say I'm some clown. Never see me hang around with a. Never know my be some. Boss like a player. Talk like a player. Walk like a player. Baby, that's a player. Boss like a player. Talk like a player. Walk like a player. Baby, that's a player. Boss like a player. Talk like a player. Walk like a player. Baby, that's a player. Boss like a player. Talk like a player. Walk like a player. Baby, that's a player. Baby. You understand me? And I'm talking about, that feel me? You know what I mean? You underdig that. Do you?
I definitely do. Smith's where I come in at. Walk like a player, talk like a player. Keep it real, baby. I'm a lifesaver. Far from a ain't got too many favors. I ain't gotta settle. I got too many flavors. Feel more mackin', Skull City stacking. Players over here, let me tell you what's happening. Me and Spence, yeah, we finna bridge the gap in. About action, I don't do too much bragging. Coming with this, not a I'm a Mac. My life is a movie that's far from an act. I don't know how to act. You can catch me in the back, all in the ear while I'm. Then I poof be gone. Something like magic, this can't be taught. You just got to.
We've got the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Washington Wizards. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. Fox with the steal. Pass to Wembanyama. Fox feeling it out a bit. Here's Champagnie. Just 5 on the clock. And here's the cell from the arc. That one's in, his first shot this game. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got 2 of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Great use of the bounce pass there. You gotta love that.
Right side Davis. And Davis throws it down hard.
Oh, my goodness. AD wanted them to feel that one. Davis boosts his whole team with that explosiveness.
Now, here's Fox. And the shot goes in.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Here's Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
Most of Sarr's best work is done at the rim. Look at him just throwing it down with ease.
And this is the second full season for Brian Keefe as head coach of the Wizards.
Even in a rebuild, setting culture matters. approach, accountability, teaching, and no shortcuts. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Switch here.
Number 7, Luke Cornett.
Young with the ball. Over Castle. Young's shot is off.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Fox from outside. Vassell outside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
The defender did everything he could, but Vassell has the agility to get it to fall despite the foul.
And great with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award. The Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Shots good from Young.
Yeah, you love to see that. Really solid stuff from Young in Columbus.
It's Vassell on the wing. Outside, Fox. Shot from 16. And it's San Antonio with another.
내가 타고 다니는 건 달라지고 빨라졌지만 결국 가는 데 같아 질리게 겪어도 사람 때문에 애 같아 이럴 때 보면 나도 아직 애 같아 살기보단 생존하기 바쁜 정수리는 넓어지고 평소가 작아지는 마음 속에 변화줬으면 해 한 송이의 평화 진흙탕 속의 연화 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. To the paint, Davis.
Yeah, talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. AD is towards the top of that list.
All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
Now here's Davis. Shot clock at 6. George with it. Picked up by Cornett. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And the Spurs with possession here. Puts the move on. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Off target at the rim. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. Pass to Cornett. Stolen by Davis. Here's Coulibaly. And that one is hammered home.
With all the attention AD draws, if Davis moves the ball, good things will happen.
Here's Castle. And he buries his first look.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And great job to establish position and square up.
San Antonio substitution.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian Keefe had a few moments to share with me. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it. Back over to you, Brian.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Outside Barnes. There's the three. Knocks down the long J.
The improvement in Barnes' deep range just helps his offense space the floor.
Pass to Star. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Wembanyama. From downtown. Rebound by the Wizards. And while they struggle to win games, the Wizards are focused on achieving what they call smaller wins, Doris.
Yeah, I think this is an incredibly smart approach for this reason. You do not have enough yet talent and experience combined to win in the NBA. So you have to look for the positives as you try to develop your program, which means draft well. Player development is absolutely critical. And your ability to celebrate those smaller wins means you're making progress.
Now here's Wembanyama. And that one's good.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Young inside. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Vassell outside. To the inside. 5 on the clock. Tries the spin move. No good off the spin. The Wizards with a lead. It's George on the wing. .152 left to play in the first quarter. Outside for Davis. It's stolen by Barnes. The finish! And it's blocked by Davis. Oh, Fox with a steal. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. It's rebounded by George. Young looking over the floor. A minute 15 left in the first. And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Group substitution here for San Antonio. There's a minute 12 left in the first quarter. Shakes him. Out left to the wing. For three. Champagnie. That's good. And that'll tie this game up.
And Harper doesn't try to do too much by himself. I mean, if he spots an open teammate, he'll move it on.
And that one's good. Davis has got 6.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
To the left wing. San Antonio moving the ball around.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first. Down low. It's stolen by Barnes. And here they come. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, the big body of Johnson getting up on the fast break.
Pass to Davis. Outside Johnson. Launches it. Rebound by Olynyk. Here's Harper. There's the drive. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. San Antonio on top. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
Here's Vucevic. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot, too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped. Oh, my! That's why we had those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Here's Harper. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, not much defensive pressure on that three, but he still couldn't make it.
Back to Carrington. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Vucevic. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Carrington. From deep, Johnson. Rebounded by Fox. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Trailing by 2. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said, the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. Back to you, BA.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all. I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Whitmore. San Antonio with a rebound. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Champagnie, that's good.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
Outside Johnson. Uncovered. Rebounded by Champagnie. Now Fox. Pass to Champagnie. From deep, Wembanyama. Wemby showing off the range.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Saw a screen. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
You have to be more careful with the basketball. These are possessions that you don't get back.
San Antonio leading by 3. Now here's Fox. Castle on the wing. Soft touch off the glass. Castle's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, and for a guard, Castle loves to take his game in deep and challenge those bigger defenders.
Outside Whitmore. To halt the run. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Fox takes the hit and scores.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Fox goes in, goes back up, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Sarr.
Yeah, such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So both teams changing it up here. Free throw good, Wembanyama. And one thing you hear coaches say all the time, Doris, finish the cut.
The reason being, you have to let the passer know exactly what you're going to do. If you stop short, so often the ball ends up out of bounds.
A nice shot by Young.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Come get it, come get it. Castle with it. Now Young with a steal. George outside. From outside the arc. With the putback. Robbed. Deflects the pass. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. And he gets the bucket. Wembanyama's got 9 points in the quarter.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Up top, Davis. 6 points for him. Got it. Davis has got 8.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Yeah, and this is the kind of impact Wemby makes offensively, because he can score in just so many ways.
Pass to Vukcevic. Now here's Coulibaly. Clock at 6, and it's all from three-point range. Here's Harper. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And that concludes the first half. San Antonio on top, up by 7. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. San Antonio leading by 7. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go. Always ready to fire, Castle wasting no time.
Here's George. San Antonio with a rebound. Stolen by Davis. Inside. He shoots. Nice shot by George.
Oh, tremendous lift on that shot. Not an easy score in the face of a much taller defender.
Fox surveying the D. Fox aggressive.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Outside Young. Count it. Young's got 6.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. Boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Even though he's just 6'3", Fox can really get up, including slamming it down in style.
Pass to Davis. AD doing what he does.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Oh, George with a steal. And the Wizards on the break. High post Young. 6 points for him. Uses the glass on the layup. George has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And it's Fox penetrating.
Showing off the major hops. Wow! Look at Fox. Get up and finish with some power.
Inside, it's Trae Young.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
Here's Fox. Davis with a rebound. The Wizards trail by 6. Young on the attack. Stolen by Castle. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Stolen by Coulibaly. Young with it. Castle covering. Young does it himself. All alone at the rim.
And the defense really has no chance when Young gets in space. He's just too skilled.
Well, Grant, this is the third season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pass to Davis. Here's Coulibaly. Davis, a screen. No good from outside. San Antonio leading by 6. To the middle. Stolen by Davis. And again, Washington running the court in transition. Oh, some solid defense from Fox. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They've led by as much as 10. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. B.A., back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Floats one up. Oh, the delicate touch from Young.
It's such a skillful shooter. Young going with the gentle make.
Castle outside. Cornette sets a screen. And it's rejected. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Here's San Antonio. Barnes a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drains the triple. Barnes has got 6.
Yeah, spot-up shooting, one of Barnes' really strong suits offensively.
Here's Johnson. Rebound by Olynyk. Spurs lead by 7. Here's Harper. Driving inside. Some solid defense from Coulibaly. Right side Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, such a good athlete. Johnson rises to the 10 with ease.
Out to the right wing. Takes a 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
To the inside. And finished off by Sarr.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And so it's San Antonio leading by 6 as we wrap up the
Spurs. 54.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Pass to Davis. George scanning the floor. Out to the wing. Sarr has the open look. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
If that jumper could become a consistent option for Sarr, he's going to be a dangerous player in this league. And he's just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up, and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Here's Young. Oh, it's blocked by Fox. Johnson with it, guarded now by George. Here's Barnes. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. And the Spurs lead by 8. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
Here's Sarr. Deflected.
How about the swat by Olynyk? Nice defensive play.
Back to Johnson. Now Young with a steal. Pass to Johnson. And here's Davis. And another miss by Washington. Here's Fox. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
A 6'3" point guard, Fox has solid size at the 1, and it really helps him out inside.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, while Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team, he did his best to light a fire under them, saying we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Fox for 3. That shot, no good. Wizards trail by 10. It's George on the wing. Takes it inside, and he converts the layup.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And Wemby rips one from long distance.
And we are used to seeing bigs these days hit threes, but the skill of Wembanyama from deep is impressive.
Knocked away. Now Young with a steal. Launches from 3. Yes, sir, with the 3.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Victor was right to get aggressive inside, and he earned the foul call.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Outside Young. Outside George. 6 on the shot clock. Money from 3.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Fox with the ball. And Davis picks him up defensively.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Wizards trail by 9. Using the glass to lay it in.
It's another big night for Trae Young. A relentless scorer, constantly testing their defense.
And San Antonio making a change here. left side. Now Wembanyama. It's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. Here's Castle. Six to shoot. Outside Fox. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
We understand he's the leader of this offense. They look to get him the ball every chance they get.
Tipped. And they'll keep possession. Davis a screen. Johnson can't get the three. San Antonio leading by 9. Outside Vassell. Now Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Spurs.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Grant. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And B.A., can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well-deserving of this win.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for De'Aaron Fox.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Nice! That one's good! Stolen by Castle. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Young. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes us...
But we slow. Throw your rocks. The entire house. We're not concerned with all that folklore you're lying about. All that tongue gon' leave the cold sores inside your mouth. But we slow. Throw your rocks. The entire house. We're not concerned with all that folklore you're lying about. All that tongue gon' leave the cold sores inside your mouth. But we slow. Throw your rocks. The entire house. We're not concerned with all that folklore you're lying about. All that tongue gon' leave the cold sores inside your mouth.
Hi, and welcome everyone here on 2. K Sports can't wait to get some NBA action going. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. We are in Atlanta as the Hawks plan to take advantage of their home floor. Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And phenomenal movement in that pick and roll. Davis has a sense for where to move after setting that screen.
Got a piece of it. Young with the ball. Tim, it feels like the bigger the stakes, the better we're going to see Trae Young play.
Well, Kevin, he's had his moments in the playoffs, and he embraces the spotlight, home or away. He won't shy from being the villain. That's the kind of chip he plays with.
And something you like about Young is how he forces an opponent's hand. He makes you adapt and not the other way around.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Right side Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Drains the three-pointer.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you. Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
And Tim, breaking down Jalen Johnson's game, what jumps out to you?
Well, Kevin, I think it's his versatility. He can really do everything out there. And when you combine it with his size and athleticism, he's got star written all over him.
Now, here is Young. Knocked loose and stolen by Daniels. Johnson with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. No good on that one. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
I don't care that he's a rookie. Johnson is a problem.
Outside Daniel. And Davis pulls it down. We've seen a quick start here for the Wizards. It's a three-point game. And here's Young from the arc. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Okongwu. Fires for three. Washington with the rebound. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. We briefly discussed Anthony Davis and what he wants his team to do against him, and Coach said to make him into a jump shooter. I think if we can make the majority of his shots jumpers and keep him away from the rim, we should be in good shape. Easier said than done, but we'll see what happens. Back over to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. The Hawks again can't hit. Wizards leading by 5. Poked away. And stolen by Daniels. All alone. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
To the paint. And Sarr throws it down.
This is why you involve the big man Sarr in pick and rolls. He understands how to take advantage.
Pass to Kuminga. And he banks in the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now, here's Johnson. Again, the Wizards score.
Now, that one went in, but I don't think that's a shot they want to rely on.
Tim, this is going to hit home, and I'm sorry about it, but it's going on 5 decades since the Washington Wizards have enjoyed a 50-win season.
Kevin, you're breaking my heart. A couple generations have passed, so if this rebuild requires some patience, fans in the DMV are saying, what's a few more years?
Now, here's Kuminga. On the wing, Johnson. Outside, Davis. And they double up Davis. Pass to George. Outside, Davis. Pocket 4. Johnson for 3. Sarr tries again. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Young, and he uses the glass on the layup.
At his best when attacking the rim. Young not settling for a jumper, putting the onus on the D.
Now here's Kuminga. Pass to Alexander Walker. Down low. It's stolen by Davis. Jumps up. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Watching Davis run up court, very light on his feet for a big fella.
Outside, Kuminga. Back to Johnson. Pass to Alexander Walker. And Davis sends it back. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. So both teams making some changes here. We've got 33 seconds left here in the first quarter. Just 3 to shoot. Alexander Walker. And Davis pulls it down. Washington leading now by 7. 16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And they double up Davis. And here's George for 3. The shot, no good. And so it's the Washington Wizards bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Wizards.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Yeah, if you give Risacher a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Carrington. Rebound, Atlanta.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Here's Kuminga. Risacher in the corner. To the middle. Here's Landale. And the shot goes in. Landale's got his first points of the game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Inside, here's Vucevic. Lays it up off the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Risacher. Now Landale. Now Risacher. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Risacher has done a lot to quiet the doubters after being the #1 overall pick in 2024.
Well, in a draft without a lot of star power at the top, the Hawks took the kind of prototype wing you can't have too many of. And he has made good on that pick.
Wizards leading by 7. Out to the wing. Back to Carrington. Again, the Wizards score.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And it's Carrington missing. Pass to Landale. Atlanta making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
McCollum outside. Landale with the bucket. Now just a 5-point Wizards lead.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
In the corner, it's Whitmore. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 7.
And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
And then Johnson with the jam.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Pass to Whitmore. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Here's Carrington. Here's Watkins. Rips it home after the terrific move.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Landale. Kicks it out to McCollum. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Wizards leading by 7. And last season, Tim, Paul Millsap retired. He was an all-star in each of his 4 years in Atlanta.
Well, he helped guide the Hawks to the Eastern Conference Finals back in 2015. That team overachieved through chemistry, and this group hopes to do the same thing.
Oh, good with the triple. 58 seconds left to play in the first half. To the inside. Rebounded by McCollum.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
On the wing, Whitmore. Back to Carrington. Takes the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Carrington's got the lead up to 10 now for the Wizards. Pass to McCollum. Back to Alexander Walker. Johnson outside. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Here's Carrington. 7 points in the game. Vukcevic can't cash in from close range. Up in time. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that does it for the first half of play. It's the Wizards leading by 10. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, guys. Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. 0.5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." Back to you, Kev.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
To the wing on the left. Back to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Over Daniels. Young's shot is good. Young's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Wizards. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
And George, here we go. Off with the layup. Johnson outside. It's tipped.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Down low. Stolen by George. And here we go. Washington fast break. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And the Wizards lead by 11.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Now, here's Okongwu. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Alexander Walker. Off target from outside.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Here's Johnson. He has 6. And the 3 ball is good. Alexander Walker's got 6.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Young outside. The putback. Rebounded by the Hawks. Pass to Johnson. The Hawks working the ball around. Okongwu with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Back to Okongwu. 6 to shoot. Now, Alexander Walker. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Johnson can't hit.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline, some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
And GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of the starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Young with the ball. And Daniels picks him up defensively. Hands it from downtown.
Right there, they served it up to Johnson just the way he likes it.
Driving the lane. He gets it in there. Alexander Walker's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. The Hawks trail by 12. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And the Hawks making a change here. Young drives in. George in the post. Young outside. Just 5 on the clock. That 3 off the mark. 1:10 left to play here in the 3rd. Alexander Walker on the wing. It's good from long range. Alexander Walker's got it back down to within single digits for Atlanta. Here's Young. Connects in the foul line jumper. Young's got 8 points.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
And for a power forward, he can sure get off. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Johnson surveying the floor. They get the rebound. Pass to Carrington. To the paint. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Johnson left side, over Kispert, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Trey Johnson has been leading the charge for the Washington Wizards. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that 51. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So, Tim, I'm sure it's hard to pick one, but who would you call the most underrated player right now in the NBA?
I think it's Pascal Siakam, and I have felt that way for a few years. I just think you're talking about someone who has great energy, plays both ends of the floor, and is a matchup nightmare because of his versatility.
And began kind of in oblivion. He had to play some time in the G League and work his way up.
Became the most improved player in this league. Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Carrington, that's good. Carrington's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
When we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like, well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Wizards.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Here's Carrington with the tip. The Hawks trailed by 10. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Rizachet. And the dunk by Rizachet.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Carrington, that's good.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Wide open look here for Okongwu. The three-pointer off the mark. They get a hand on it. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Vincent's shot is good. Vincent's got his first 2 points. Washington leading now by 8. Here's Carrington. It's deflected to the middle. And that one's good. Rizachet. And it's 8 points for Rizachet.
Well, Rizachet has decent size, and he uses it well at times to put points on the board.
Carrington, that's good.
And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
Back to Okongwu. Johnson outside. Vincent with it. Clock at 6. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Outside Coulibaly. Takes the 3. That's off. The Hawks trailed by 6. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Now Okongwu. Layup, no good. Now Coulibaly. Oh, one-handed.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Johnson. Oh, he can't jam it home. He is denied. Now Coulibaly. .143 left in the game. Carrington with the ball. He's picked up by Rizachet. Let's lose a 3. Here is Riley. Trying again. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So both teams changing it up here. The Hawks trailed by 8. Young with the steal. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. And that one is good.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Washington.
their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game, and I think ultimately that earned the W. But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
A three-pointer. Good. And the Wizards with possession. They've led by as many as 14 points. High post Young. Outside George. Shot clock at 6. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Ah, it's good!
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Tim Legler,
Yo, the lace is loose and fist tight. I never lose it. Sun up and up all night. If I'm gonna do it, then I'm gonna do it right. B to the R to the A to the E. What you think? I'ma stay G. H is for hot, cause that's what I be. IJK, I'm cold like Slurpee. Ooh, I drop bombs. I was born with the brains in the pond. I am the king, and you're just a pawn. Who's got the high ground now, Obi-Wan? Alphabet rhymes like chicken noodle soup. Two-door beamer, pick you up in the coop. Shooting for the hoop, Jiggy on the loose. Shark mentality like my name Bruce. Hit you with a punk tactics. Hit you with a punk tactics. Hit you with a punk tactics. Hit you with the 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 punk tactics. It's yours. Whose world is this? The world is yours. The world is yours. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Whose world is this? It's yours. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Whose world is this? The world is yours. The world is yours. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Whose world is this? Watching Gandhi till I'm charged and writing in my book of rhymes. All the words past the margin. The whole of mic I'm throbbing. Mechanical movement. Understandable smooth. Move with the thief's theme. Play me at night, they won't act right. Hip-hop has got me stuck like a the mind activation. React like I'm facing time like with pins I'm embracing. Wipe the sweat off my dome.
on the streets. Suede Timbs on my beats makes my cipher complete. Weather cruising in a 6 cab. I'm on Taro Jeep, I can't call it. The beats make me falling asleep. I keep falling, but never falling 6 feet deep. I'm out for presidents to represent me.
Say what?
I'm out for presidents to represent me.
Say what?
I'm out for presidents to represent me.
Whose world is this?
The world is yours. The world is yours.
It's mine, it's mine. Whose world is this?
The world is yours. The world is yours.
It's mine, it's mine. Whose world is this? It's yours. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Whose world is this?
The world is yours. The world is yours.
It's mine, it's mine.
To my man Ill Will, God bless your life. To my peoples throughout Queens, God bless your life. I trick Reeboks and crazy aiming on my baby pictures. Beef with housing, police scriptures that's made. Yet I'm the mal honey, getting style, rolling foul. The versatile honey, sticking wild, golden child, dwelling in the rotten apple. You get tackled, caught by the devil's lasso. There's no days for broke days. Pays while all the old folks pray to Jesus, soaking their sins in trays. A holy water, odds against nods. Thinking the word best describing my life. To name my daughter my strength. My son, the star, will be my resurrection. Born in correction, all the wrong I did, he'll lead in right direction. How you living large or broke, or charge cards are mediocre.
It's yours. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Whose world is this?
The world is yours. The world is yours.
It's mine, it's mine. Whose world is this? It's yours. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Whose world is this?
Yo, the world is yours. The world is yours.
It's mine, it's mine.
We've got the Boston Celtics taking on the Washington Wizards. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports with Greg. Anthony and Richard Jefferson. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. Young looking around. Labali. His three-pointers off the mark. Here's Tatum. Pass to Cada. Brown outside. Inside. And Vucevic throws it down.
That's just an aggressive finish by Vuce. Once he gets strong inside positioning, he's looking for the finish.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Vucevic. The kick out to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Driving the lane. Goes back up. Outside, White. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Now here is Davis. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Hey, I'm going to tell you a little secret. I'm not going to lie. I am happy I never had to guard AD. This guy has it all between the length, the touch, the smarts. He's got everything.
Vucevic with it. Picked up by Davis. Tatum no good.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And this Wizards team, Greg, giving its young players every opportunity to develop.
Yeah, these young guys were the NBA equivalent of drinking from a fire hose. But after years of just treading water and mediocrity, I think the fans appreciate the clear sense of direction from this group.
The shot's good. Brown making the play.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Just, look, he's ready.
Davis surveying the floor. fader on the way. And Boston with the rebound. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Tatum. And he banks in the layup. Tatum's got 5.
Oh, you gotta prevent Tatum from getting into the lane. Because once he's in there, you're done.
Young with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Left side, Davis. A shake. And it's slammed in by Davis.
What do you want? Agility, he's got it. Height, he's got it. Davis has every advantage on this play. Defenses just can't effectively counter him.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. You don't want to break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Guys, back to you.
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Out to White. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Washington trailing. Young outside and finished off by Davis.
Throw it high and watch Davis fly. Wow.
Brown with it. Still yet to score. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. White, wide open. He fires. And the 3-ball is good.
And there's typically going to be some space when you're out in transition and you do just kind of venture out to that three-point line.
And it's Davis with the jam.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
50 seconds left here in the first quarter. Richard with the ball. Now defended by Sarr. The kick out to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Tatum reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Launches it. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Labali.
You know, an awesome decision maker in that pick and roll. Young taking whatever he sees in these sets.
The 3 from Tatum. Pass to Shireman. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We've got more in store for you right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And the shot goes in.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Sinks the three-pointer.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Here's Carrington.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Wizards trailed by 7. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Change here. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull up, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Johnson down low. Here is Riley. Pass to Whitmore. No good on the three.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Johnson outside. On the wing, Whitmore. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum, that's for two. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Boston will return possession.
Substitution on the court.
White, left side. Tatum draws the double. And stolen by Whitmore. Pass to Carrington. 6 on the shot clock. Now Whitmore shoots over Brown. And it's Whitmore missing. Boston leading by 8. The Celtics have been a title contender for years now. So, RJ, what do you attribute that to?
Well, their talent level has been off the charts. But something else you can point to is their defense. The Celtics have been an elite defensive team for over a decade.
And so, the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Making substitutions here. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. To the paint. Out to White. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Brown. And Sarr pulls it down.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And finished off by Anthony Davis.
Okay. AD put a little something extra on that jam. That's not fair. Let's just say that.
Now here's Brown. Nothing on the board. And finished off by Brown.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, guys. Jaylen Brown never loses confidence. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla said he has great short-term memory. If he misses a shot, it never affects the next one. You can't shake him. I just love his poise and his ability to attack. Brown said, every time I take the floor, I want to be aggressive. Back to you.
You absolutely love that confidence. Okay, Allie, we thank you.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Young.
It gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Here's Pritchard. He's got 5. Here he goes.
And right there, Young may never have the physical tools to be a great defender, but his competitiveness overrides it.
Boston shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he makes the first. And this is the second full season for Brian Keefe as head coach of the Wizards.
Even in a rebuild, setting culture matters. Keefe's approach, accountability, teaching, and no shortcuts.
That one misses. Wizards trailed by 7. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And last season, yet again, 60-plus wins, Greg, for the Celtics. One of the elite teams clearly in the league.
And the only concern was perhaps a tendency towards complacency, but after coming up short last season and with Tatum sidelined, some adversity to spark their competitive fire.
And the Wizards with possession, all alone. And he gets the jumper to drop. Davis has got 8 here in the quarter.
For a big man, Davis can really finesse it.
Pick by Vucevic. The kick out to Brown. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by the Wizards.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Washington shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now White. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Celtics up by 1. Time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've led by as much as 10. Fast break. Here they come. And stolen by Song. Jumps up and finished off by Davis.
Got to be more careful passing in Sarr's airspace. That wingspan, the anticipation, that's what got him out on the break.
Pass to Queta. Back to White. On the wing, Brown. The kick out to Tatum. Clock is at 3. The shot misses. The Wizards with the lead. High post Young. And Boston with the rebound. Lots of moments, RJ, shine through in the career of Jason Tatum.
The one that sticks out to me was the moment of relief after they won the finals. The "we did it" quote will live in Celtics infamy, echoing that of the great Kevin Garnett.
This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one. And at 7'1", Sarr makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
Now, here's George. After the miss from Derek White. And Sarr throws it down.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now, here's Brown. And stolen by Coulibaly. Young outside. This one for 3. Rebounded by Tatum. Pass to Brown. There's a screen. He lobs it up.
Man, how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Young outside. Here's Coulibaly. George looking over the floor. Davis on the follow. Davis has got the lead up to 3 now for Washington.
Wow, look, it's no secret that Davis can be a dominant figure on the glass, and he just turns rebounds into points so easily.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Young, good.
Smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Pass to Tatum. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Uses the glass to finish the layup. White's got 5 now.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Tatum with it. George picks him up. Outside Tatum. Tatum driving. Brown outside. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
So agile on the drive. When Tatum puts it on the deck, man, he is a major problem.
And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. Reese, no good. Brown wide open. He fired. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. George in the post. Pass to Reese. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. There's Brown with the 3. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Here's Queta. He's got 6. Pass to Pritchard. It's White on the wing. 4 on the clock. It's hauled in by George. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Shots good from Young.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Here's Tatum. And there's the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You have to put some sort of contact on Tatum off the drive, or he will own you all game.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Tatum nails them both. 17 seconds left to play here in the third. And that one is hammered home.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Wizards lead by 2. And we'll be back with you right after this. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. In the corner, it's Whitmore. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, what a contest this is turning into. Almost like a dunk contest, Kevin.
You're right, Greg. They are really going at it. And it's bound to only get more intense from here on out.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Here's Garza. Johnson with the rebound. Wizards leading by 4. Pass to Riley. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Driving in. Inside. Tatum finds the deuce.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
Pass to Whitmore. Now Carrington. To the middle. Here's Reese. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
At the line.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
Here's Brown with the drive.
Oh, take flight, JB. This man is explosive.
With the step back. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. And Greg, with the absence of Jason Tatum for the time being, perhaps a hiatus for the Celtics as a title favorite?
Well, not to mention some of the salary cap casualties. It's not the same team that won it all in 24, but in great position once Tatum returns.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's Brown missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Outside, Davis. Carrington with the ball. Hits the three-point bomb. Carrington's got the lead up to 6 now for Washington.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Over to the wing. Three-pointer, Pritchard. It's rebounded by Coulibaly. Pass to Song. That one misses. Celtics trailed by 6. Here's Garza. Brown. Tatum outside. That shot no good.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
The first one falls. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Wizards leading by 5. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. Young outside. Outside George. Holy cow! What a bailout!
What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy. That's kind of a Hail Mary there. That's the mark of desperation.
Now, here is Young. That one is good.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Tatum fires. Tatum from three.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Celtics making a change here. Young outside. Davis down low. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Celtics trail by 6.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
And here's Young. Outside Jordan. It's Davis on the wing. Rebounded by Tatum. And here's Boston. Down low. Now White.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
Well, how about the poise he showed there, making this a 2-possession game.
Now a timeout called by Boston. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
White outside. It's in.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And that one falls for White.
That's what they needed from him. Unaffected by the pressure.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a 3-point game.
Now here's Tatum. It's stolen by Davis. And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Jalen.
Yeah. Tell me what we on, I'm on the same. If I plan for cuz ain't nice, I hate them. Yeah. I feel the safest when the club let me bring in. Why you want to see it smile again? Ain't they facing? They don't know that they contribute to the very payment. Say she don't around with she think you gon' me for free, what you with. When all the smoke like a hold on, brother, chase him. Say my name, I pop up like the boogeyman. The game over, dropping bangers with no hooks. And free my brother leak, I hate I'm putting money again. If you ain't never calm down, I know, so I approached her with my palm out. Was on that she in the county ring songs. Risk taker, beat they block with 50 on it. Hey, Echo, turn this beat off if I ain't tripping on it. I'm just on it. Not no fool man without no who got cousin, don't slide but won't get it. When this can't seem to shake them clips of horror. Folks told me pull up to AZ, he got the for us. Stop viding on your war stories, be the for it. Another we need some more. We up the most, you know that been a score. 2-1. Yeah. Brother, tell me what we on, I'm on the same. I plan for cuz ain't nice, but I hate them. I feel the safest when the club let me bring in. Why you want to see it smile again? Ain't they facing? They don't know that they contribute.
Thanks for tuning in to NBA Action with us. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. Now here's Young. Inside. And Davis gets it to go. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Are you kidding?
Clear the deck!
Wow! Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Edwards. And there's the drive. It's rebounded by George.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Young looking around. Outside for Davis. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And the Wizards last season with the worst record in the Eastern Conference. Grant, second in losses only to Utah.
Yeah, B.A., the course is clear. Development and youth. The losses can be tough to stomach, but they do have some intriguing up-and-coming players.
Outside Edwards. Fires from deep. Gets the three ball to go. Edwards got 5.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
And finished off by Davis.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
To the middle. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
Edwards for 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Wing shot on the way. Again, the Timberwolves score.
Whew. They're not making it easy on themselves. Tough shot.
Pulls up at the elbow. Outside Koulibaly. And Gobert with a block.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Outside Davis. Down low. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And prior to last season, the Timberwolves had never won a playoff series in consecutive seasons, Stan.
Yeah, and so now they make the conference finals 2 seasons in a row. The most sustained success this franchise has ever known.
Reed sets a screen. Pass to Gobert. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Sarr. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Anthony Davis prefers playing power forward. He said, quote, if I have to play the 5, then it's totally fine. At the end of the day, I trust coach's decision. I'm pretty sure you heard AD wants to play the 4, but I want to win. So if that's me playing the 5, that's what it's going to be. Back to you.
He can do both. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And Alexander Sarr going to pick up the foul here. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And Minnesota with possession here. Here's Highland. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
And Bones Highland gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Number 1.
Left side Young. Count that bucket. Young's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, you love to see that. Really solid stuff from Young.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A minute 20 left in the first quarter. Here's Highland. And a two-handed jam!
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up the teammates.
Outside, Highland. Reed sets a screen. Launches the three. Knocks down the long J.
Such a confident shooter. Reed was ready as soon as the ball got to him.
Pass to Reese. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Dosunmu can't hit. Washington trailing. Here's Young. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Here's Young. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
A big-time effort for Trae Young. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, let's quickly break down the game and what we've seen so far from the Wizards, guys.
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Showing off his agility and touch inside, Trae Young.
I mean, look, Trae Young is getting whatever he wants. Just keep getting him the ball.
Pass to Reed. That one goes in. Reed's got 5 now.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
There's Young with the 3. Clark grabs the board. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Young. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Stan, there's always a lot of attention on Trae Young. What do you think his defining quality is?
Well, look, Brian, he's one of the premier facilitators in the NBA. Not many players have the timing he does. Whether it's a lob or off the bounce, his passes find the mark.
To the wing, right side. Randall inside. Banked it in off the glass. Randall's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Letting Randall get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
Pass to Riley. It's George on the wing. And it's blocked by Clark. They recover it. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Second shot opportunity. Riley's shot is off. Outside Reed. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Here's Young. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. He's got 16.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. That'll be a 5-second call. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Carrington with it. Randall's in his pocket.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. McDaniels with a steal. Out to DiVincenzo. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. Here's the break. Here's Reese. McDaniels with the rebound. Here's Randall. And he drives in. It doesn't go for him. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. To the inside. Carrington. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Wizards lead by 2. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said, the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. Guys, back over to you.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Great positioning on the putback.
Nice persistence on the glass. Whitmore using his athleticism right there.
Edwards, no good. The Wizards with a lead. Pass to Whitmore. The three is up. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
He may have had too much time to think about it.
Now here's Randall. Here's Gobert. Edwards looking for an opening. 5 to shoot. Lets it fly from 18. Gobert. Second chance effort. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. The Wizards on offense. Oh, McDaniels with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Randall. The kick out to Edwards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Second free throw, no good.
Well, that's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
Outside Carrington. Up in time. And that's not going to go. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's Washington. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. The Timberwolves trail. Well, Grant, this is the third season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul. Pass to Sarr. Back to Young. On the wing, Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Young. Puts up a 3. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
A volume shooter. Young takes and makes loads of threes.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to DiVincenzo. Down low. And it's Randle with the jam.
On either side of the pick and roll, Randle is a problem.
Right side Young. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Randle with a steal.
They've got to tighten up the ball control. That pass was just too easy to defend.
The kick out to Edwards. And it's blocked by Davis.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Pass to Gobert. Pick by Gobert. Throws it up. Gobert goes up and brings it down.
Well, Gobert with the 7'9" wingspan, making it look simple.
Washington moving the ball around. Sarr a screen. And finished off by Sarr.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
Pass to George. Davis a screen to the middle. Easy 2 for AD.
So effective in screen and rolls. When Davis cuts hard like this, he's capable of getting quality looks.
Up top, Edwards. He's got 15. Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Here's Coulibaly. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Rudy Gobert picks one up. Washington shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And after that surprising Karl-Anthony Towns trade, it took time for Minnesota to gel.
Yeah, last season some inconsistency, but they seem to find a groove down the stretch, capping it off with a deep run.
Here's Edwards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Stan, a recent development in Anthony Edwards' game, his three-point shooting.
Yeah, Brian, he led the league in threes attempted last year and shot it at a good percentage, too. He's such a good driver. Taking lots of threes will open things up for him.
Back to Coulibaly. Inside. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dosunmu's got 5.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Takes a step back. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Wizards lead by 3.
And the length is hard to contend with. Davis using all of it for the putback points there.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Here's Coulibaly. 1:49 left in the third quarter. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. To the paint. Here's Reed. And Vukcevic pulls it down. Wizards leading by 5. To the right side. Out left to the wing. Riley. Misses the 3. Reed in the post. 5 points in the game. Down low. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Pass to Riley. And there's the screen. Rebound Minnesota. Outside, Highland. Off with the layup.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim. Turning an easy bucket into a miss.
Here's Riley. No points so far. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Here's Vukcevic. No good with a layup. And so it's Washington closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Washington leading by 7. Young from long range. Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12.
Yeah, Young does a great job of this. Using the dribble to put you on your heels, and then he pulls up and shoots the ball.
Clark, no good. And it's Washington with the ball. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Young with it. Picked up by Reed. Over to the left wing. Washington moving the ball around. 4 on the clock. Here's Davis. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 10. Clark right side. Here's Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
Wow. Julius Randle. We can feel the floor shaking on that one.
Count it. Young's got 24.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And Chris Finch has called timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. So both teams making some changes here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And Davis slams it home.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Pass to Randall. Back to Reed. Three-pointer. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Young from long range. Reed with the rebound. And it's Edwards with the ball for the T-Wolves. 9-point game. Pass to Shannon. Here's the three. Pure from three-point range. Shannon's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Great feed. Edwards has such a complete game. He's much more than just a scorer.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Outside Davis. Now Young. Oh, nifty float game from Young.
Yeah, he is so good with that floater. Trae Young showing off the touch right there.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Timberwolves trail by 8. Now Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Oh! Edwards packs it home!
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Johnson outside. Shakes him. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold, that's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Young with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Puts up the tray. Rebounded by McDaniels.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Edwards. Oh, the finish inside by Edwards.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
Outside Young. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
Edwards. Oh, a sensational slam by Amp.
Well, look, you can't let Edwards get this close to the rim because he will dunk it on you.
Young outside. Now Davis. He launches. Cash from downtown.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one, doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
No good from three. And here's Minnesota now. 7-point differential. Randall, the three is in.
You want Randall with the ball in his hands towards the end of these games. Prime example right there.
And so they foul it. Intentionally. And Washington making a change here.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Young. Bucket is good.
Yeah, Young is unflappable in the biggest moments.
Edwards. Oh, missed on the tray. A chance here to possibly put the game away.
They have to remain focused to get it done. Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Beyond the arc. Oh, it misses. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave them a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy.
Going up tonight, who going up tonight? You going up tonight, she 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 going up tonight. Start calling her phone, she going up tonight. Now I lying, you the buster type. Knowing that you lying, we don't go for the hype. Catch up from behind, yeah, they know I'm a. When I drive, baby, know what I like. Let me go for a dive. Who going up tonight? You going up tonight. You ready tonight? I'll pay whatever the price. I wanna get with me is entice. Let my me, you my vice. I see you, we gon' fight. We going up tonight. Who going up tonight?
Don't bring your friend if it ain't gonna be a. Won't pretend ain't gonna lie, I'm tryna some. And I see you a sweet one. You a freak, the demon, and I'm just one more about it. I don't really mean none. But they control, call me remote if I push one button. If I don't do nothing, I do the most. I wanna know who get you tonight.
You know, I always stayed out the way. I'm not really too much with the drama, but one thing I can say is I was always smooth as a calm and collected, not to be played with. I don't feel